ABC6's Lisa Rontola joins us live from federal court now with how his attorneys are describing the case. Lisa?
So far, attorneys for Abdirahman Sheikh Mohamud call the case against him a serious one, but with a lot of unanswered questions. They say U.S. attorneys cherry-pick the allegations put in this indictment to paint the picture of a terrorist.
His intent for the United States was to kill Americans.
So even before 23-year-old Abdirahman Sheikh Mohamud faced a judge in federal court for 3 counts of terrorism, the Fed swept several floors of the courthouse and the bathrooms for everyone's safety.
Mr. Mohamud had plans to and did travel to Syria. He received terrorism training there on weapons, combat, and tactics.
Do you believe these allegations against him?
As the Columbus man's mother and sister walked out of court, they said Mohamud remains in good spirits, but then little else. Who is talking?
Charges are serious as can be. The stakes are high.
Mohamud's attorney, Sam Szymanski.
The notion that the feds never lose is also BS.
Szymanski says they just received the federal indictment, which claims Somali-born Mohamud started posting ISIS propaganda to his Facebook page 2 years ago. Last year, he's accused of flying to Istanbul, getting into Syria, and training with terrorists.
Was it your client's intent to kill Americans?
For me to discuss intent and facts of the case would be inappropriate.
But that same time, U.S. attorneys say his brother, Abdifatah ad-Din, died in Syria while fighting for the same terrorist group. An informant told the feds Mohamud was happy about ad-Din's death and stated Mohamud was next and would join ad-Din soon.
This young man, 23 years of age from Somalia, comes here, loses a brother in a war in Syria that had nothing to do with the United States. And what impact that had on him is known only to him.
The indictment states Mohamud was planning to go down to Texas to kill American soldiers there execution style or attack a U.S. prison. He pleaded not guilty to each count today in court. He will remain locked up until his trial scheduled for this summer. To continue our